Hi everyone. Today I would like to share some of the information about the school reopen. As I know, there's a lot of you wonder and have a lot of concern about the school reopened in the September, especially for the families who have child or have children going to school in September. Um, in this video, I would like to share some form information that I research with you all. So at this time, the school must follow the guidance from the Massachusetts Department of Elementaries and the Secondary School, which released the guidance in the mid-June. So basically the guidance is including, you have to save, you have to have the protocol that uh, for the children to save returns as many as possible when they access to the school building. And also one of the guidance they talking about is set out health and safety requirement for learning in school, ground in the most up-to-date scientific literacies with the expert medical advisor. And then if you are planning to reopen, you have to submit your planning to address three options to the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and the secondary school, which are about in-school learning, at-home learning, and combination for two. And you know that for the Department of Public Health requirement for opening, they're talking about the social distance. They have to be like 6 feet apart, mask on for all students and staff. Um, for the school bus, they're talking about one student per row per bus. Can the student eat in the cafeteria or not? And then what is the health protocol followed for the bus, including the buildings sanitized? Uh, is school nurse available respond to the suspect's info? And then also they talking about one of the requirement of the public health is like no group, rather than if the community infection rate outside of accepted range. So the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondaries require the BPS. The Boston Public School or most of the public school to create and submit three plans. Um, so the plan they're talking about is for in school, um, everyone going to school, or at home, like learning in the remote, online study, or the combination. Some of them will be like in school, some of them will be at home. For example, they can have like a group of students go to school in persons on a certain days, and then the other group will be at home to learn online, and then they switch a group, so another group go to school, uh, and then whoever already in school, then now like they will be online. Um, so basically, it's like that is the three main plan that most of the district consider right now, and they have to put like everything in place to propose to the uh, Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary, um, and then from there they will be making the decision. But you know, in terms of how and where they can make decision, it can based on the watching the number of the coronavirus increase or not, and then the safety number increasingly in the collaboration with the City of Boston or Public Health Commission. So they're watching the daily number of positive tests. They're looking for the daily percentage of tests that are positive, and also daily new COVID-19 hospital admission. Um, so they will be not start remote for all if the health number spike don't stay down. I mean, they will start the remote for all if uh, the number is increased. They also consider about uh, the safety, health safety. They will need to looking at how to keep the student and staff safe while they're going to school. And in another, like they're talking about the transportation. You know, parents have the option to opt out of the bus transportation. So if they don't want to their kid go to the school bus, they can opt out. That option. Um, so there is a lot of thing going on right now. Everyone at the district, I doubt it. They will be discussed in planning which one is the best for your school for their school district. Um, so during this time, uh, going to school will not look like the same like last year. So definitely, it will be look different, right? Student will be wear mask wearing at school all the time. They recommend the student have to be like frequently hand washing, hand sanitizing, um, eat in the classroom instead of going to the cafeteria. Cleanings, building cleaning, classroom, desks, everything is frequently cleaning by student and staff. And then also the student and staff also like in the classroom or in the building have to be like social distant, stay 6 feet apart, right? Um, it's a lot of things that they under the discussion and consideration right now. The main goal is, I think, they want to keep the students safe and the teacher safe. You know, so you can see they're also talking about like for the school building, it changing like every school building clean and sanitize overnight. And then they maybe have the mark for the access, the hall, same thing like you go to the food shopping, right? You can see it's like on the floor, they mark 6 feet stay apart, or maybe at the entrance, at the entrance, they have the line and match 6 feet apart. So you have to get in line. You wait for your turn. You have to stay apart from each other. Um, though I think those will be discussed and considered at the school, and you will see it definitely if your child or if the student go back to school. That definitely will be the picture will be different, and you can see it exactly like when you go to the sun. Um, so basically, that's they planning about and discuss during this time. But I can talk a little bit more about the reopening plan that I researched and find out. So for in persons, uh, all in persons, so everyone going to school, um, everyone like return to school building, uh, and gradually on like by grade, uh, and while the others is they stack rollings, one by one. And then if you're talking about the at home, it will be all the student will remote through the fall. So student will stay at home and continue to remote learning. And then, they need to look into the option, what is choosing to be able to support the student learning and develop. So for the combination, they talk about a couple of options. They can be like divide the group into two groups, Group A and Group B, for example. So they propose Group A going to school for 2 days, and then while the Group B is online learning. And then they switch. The Group B will go to school for another 2 days, and then Group A stay home, have online learning. And one day is the gap during that time. The custodians and staff will be cleaning, sanitize the building. Um, so that is one of the options that they're talking about, like for the combination. Or they can also provide the options like the student of Group A is going to school for the entire of the week, while the Group B is online learning for the whole week, and then they will switch for the second week. So each proposal, they have a different um, pro and con. It's also like, from my point of view, it depends. It's the parents also need to work together. It's kind of a little bit challenge for the parent too, because the schedule is switching, and I don't know if parents is working, it will be tough for them, right? They have to, if their child is little, then they have to thinking about how is they arrange the child care while their kid is at home, either like 2 days per week or the entire of the week. So that's a lot of thing. The parents, the school, the leader, whoever is making the decision, have to be carefully consider that. Um, they're also talking about the plan for the special needs children, or the younger age, so they consider all those. But now is a lot of school in around the US. They open the discussion. They doing the survey. They have in meeting, like Zoom meetings, so they can collect the idea, the feedback, or the concern from the parents regarding about ReOPEN plan. So this is the great opportunity. I think the parent, if you have 10, even though you're not the parents, you're a community member, grandparents, you have know someone and you experience it, you can be joining the group meeting and share your experience. It will be a great opportunity to raising your voice and concern, also helping the school district to make a great decision for your child. So I hope this video will be helping you to have idea what is going on right now regarding about the reopening plan. Um, so feel free, if you have any question, concern, feel free to add on the chat, and we can discuss together and share the idea. Thank you, and see you in my next videos. Don't forget to press on the subscribe, uh, so you can subscribe my video and also receive my next video. Thank you. Look forward to see you in my next video. Bye.